many carries you'd like to get per game for Lane and Hurd? Do you go in thinking I need to distribute it a certain way?
I don't. You know, I just, I mean, I have an idea of who's going to go in first and who'll go in second and who's going to be ready for certain plays. But, I just believe in the guy that gets hot and gets going, guy that's making plays, he'll stay in the game. So, I never have, but I lead up to Coach Jake if he wants to get a certain amount of reps. But for me, as a guy that's on the sideline substitution, I just want to keep a guy in this hot.
So you believe in the hot hand?
No doubt, no doubt. You know, and I think that motivates guys. If I go into it with a idea or telling those guys, hey, I want to get you this minute, sometimes I may fall short of that. So I don't want to ever put those guys or let those guys know the expected numbers, but I want those guys to be confident and say, hey, if I get going and I start making plays, I'll be the guy that gets the majority of the reps.
How much progress have you seen Hurd make since the spring to now?
He's made a lot of progress. I mean, he's still making some mental assignments he has to clean up here as we're starting to put in some game plan stuff, but leaps and bounds from where he was from a conditioning standpoint in the spring.
What do you see out of Scott? I mean, I know Darrell's spent a lot of time. What do you assess he is as you move into the game situation?
He's a physical guy with his pads on. You know, he's a one cut and go kind of guy. Can break tackles. He has a strong lower body, and he's a focused kid. I mean, he doesn't do a lot other than football. You know, so even though he's had a little time away from football with some things, you know, he's still a mentally focused kid, and he's got a lot of great mental reps.
As far as a one cut and go guy, is that more like Lane as far as his running style?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. He's done a good job in the offseason working on making guys miss in space. So I think he's gotten a lot better at that.
How about the progress of Paul?
Day to day, you know, he's the guy we're going to bring along slowly.
Is that because of the injury?
Yes.
How has Hurd done in terms of pass protection?
He's done a good job. You know, he's still got to fine-tune the communication with the offensive line and work on getting better body position and working on his punch to finish the defender. You know, he does a good job of identifying who to block. Now he just has to do a great job of finishing once he makes contact.
Do you feel you can play Devon in any situation, or is that more specialized at this point?
Devon's role will be as big as he can make his role. You know, if he can show us as a staff he can continue to take care of the ball in between the tackles and he can pass protect, his role will be as big as he'll allow it to be.